Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Donald Williams-Gutiérrez, and I actually currently teach a course in personal health and wellness. It's actually PHLS 150 general ed course at Doña Ana Community College. So I just picked the next number, PHLS 151, for my course shell. But this, I've been able to do a lot of learning from the readings and actually adjusting my own course face to face based on what I've learned this semester and even last semester. So I am looking to basically basically make what I currently teach into an online format, utilizing all the tools and readings that we've been given and all the resources as well. This semester, and actually, well, beginning last semester, I did consider the course design, and I didn't realize that there was all these tabs and you could get rid of them, but I've taken a lot of the unnecessary tabs that were just there, just to make it a lot easier for the students to navigate the course, because that's another thing. If they can't find anything, then they're going to be spending a lot of time just trying to navigate rather than actually doing the work, and it can get frustrating. It's nice to be organized. They get the format. They know just how everything is set up. Now on my homepage, I do have just the course title. Cool thing is that you get to put a picture up, because you don't see online students face to face. So there's a picture of probably in a real course I would probably pick a little bit of a different picture, but I liked this one. It was fun. But anyway, my contact information is there, and how to get a hold of me, estimated response time, and I'm available through email, text, or obviously Canvas email, and even my Skype information is there, so they're able to see, get a hold of me if needed. There's a little bit of background about me, and then the course syllabus is also on that homepage, very easy to access. I think that's important, that the syllabus is easy to find if they need to reference it as well. And in my face-to-face course, I do have it's just everything's listed by week, just because we are meeting weekly, and typically it's just either a chapter or two that we go over. The online version, I have not quite made them into certain chunks of chapters into units just yet, which is something I will be working on. I just don't know how I want to do it exactly, but as of right now, at least just to get this started, I do have the list of just everything, when they're due, and so everything's listed there. I will want to put these into modules just like this course is, and that way it's also easy to for the students to navigate. So everything that I've uploaded, at least to this course, is here, so students on the homepage can see what is due and when, and they can go from there. Also, at least overall how everything is graded is over here, and in my face-to-face class, it's a little bit different, but at least for this course, at least the course shell, I thought that discussions were real integral part of at least my course, just because students are able to not only use information from the textbook, but also to do those to do their discussions, to go a little bit deeper than what's in the textbook. Okay, so I also have created modules. Right now they just say week 1, week 2, but just based on what we've been doing from some of the resources, the textbook, either essential elements and also conquering the content, recommend that more of like at least 2-week modules. I am thinking I'm gonna have more like maybe 4 big units, just to put larger concepts together. So they'll feature about 4 chapters, just depending on exactly what it is. That way there's it's a little bit, less congested, I would say. But right now, I think it's important, especially in an online course, to have a syllabus quiz. And I think I've had them in face-to-face as well. So in week 1, just similar to a lot of the courses in the OTL program, there's a syllabus quiz just to see now the quiz or just to see, make sure that there is an understanding. Now my syllabus quiz here is not just a bunch of multiple choice. It is, do you understand the what the syllabus, just kind of in your own words, explain to me what's going on. So some of them, there's a couple multiple choice, true, false, but there's a lot of like fill in, which really, just allows the student to give a little bit of feedback on, what they understand and how they understand it as well. And then I also have, just like in this course, introductions to their, just give me, who are you, basically, which is pretty cool. Then this synchronous live chat and chat activities were pretty cool. I did not know about the chat feature on Canvas. Now this one, anybody in the course has access to it. I also learned that you can't delete anything from the chat. But if any 2 students, and you have to actually have the chat open in order to be part of to show that you're online. So that's pretty cool. It's a place where students can help each other out. Then I went ahead and just created some assignments. Really cool on SMART goals. Students have to also do kind of a health assessment, just basically seeing what are some of their habits, what do they feel that they can improve on, and make goals. So SMART goals, I think, is something we've also done in this course, and they're pretty much in so many different areas. So not just, in academia, but also we do use them a lot in the health field as well. So I do work in health and wellness on Fort Bliss. So we use SMART goals just to make them specific, measurable. Key thing is realistic as well. So then so the assignment I created, I do have students log a sleep log or keep a sleep log. Then there's some tools and also just websites or other resources that would be beneficial to them for that particular unit and topic. So there's also a presentation that comes from the textbook, and I modify it just so it's better fitting for them, or I do my own thing. And then they keep a 10-day sleep log, give me feedback on that, and they do the assignment. So it's pretty cool. And then I do have another discussion where I had to get more specific, and this one I did learn. So this is an actual an actual discussion that my students do, and actually they just did it this past week in my course. But it has to do, one thing I did have to do was to make it more specific in terms of what is it that I want from them and need from them. Dr. Johnson did mention that I need to be specific on not just requiring X amount of sentences, but I also need to specify, grammar is important and APA format and all that stuff. So that one is pretty cool in terms of me modifying. So I already have, assignments. It's just making it better for the student, more specific as well. And then I have here a group project. I do have them do a group project in class, and this one allows me to now do it the online format. So I've also learned, I did mention, I think, in my other course 590, how one thing I am not able to do online is like a poster board, and I guess I meant more of a physical poster board, but now of course, converting that into a digital one, and I got some really great resources as well. So I'll be adding that for students, so they do have the option to kind of create not just, a PowerPoint necessarily, but using some of the other technologies that are available to make it a little bit more interactive in a video format. So that is at least the modules. The announcements, pretty cool. I have just listed one. This was last semester, but I do use the announcement tools in my class, my face-to-face one. It's a really great way to just shoot out a message, give them resources, and I have the assignments. Some of them are grayed out because they were other courses, but at least what's available to students. So this organizes it in terms of they're looking for a quiz or specifically a discussion. Hey, let's go to that one. So there's multiple ways to find whether you're looking through just a the module, or whether you're looking at looking for like a type of assignment. And then the discussions are all listed here: dates and times and requirements and due dates. I am also modifying the way I do discussions so that their initial posts are due us one day, and then their responses to other students are at least a 48 to 72 hour delay, or can have up to 48 to 72 hours to complete. So that's something that I've recently been changing because just students found it more beneficial, and I got better feedback. And then the quizzes that I currently have available. Boom, boom, boom. And grades. So I have just a test student, and the grade book is basically for these students. If it'll open. It's just organized in pretty much in order of what they when they're due, and then down here it'll show, what do you have as a percentage in that area, and I just put some fake grades in also. But I'm still trying to develop some rubrics. That's good to do, and it just gives the student a little bit of a guideline as well, instead of just kind of not trying to play the guessing game. So that's a brief overview of what I have done so far this semester in my course shell, and definitely would like some feedback. And also, if anyone wants to join, just shoot me your email address and I'll add you.